The Kraken. Myth or monster of the deep? Imagine you're sailing in the cold waters of the North Atlantic. The mist is thick, and out of the depths, you see something massive. Tentacles, long, powerful, rise from the ocean and begin wrapping around your ship. Could it be? Is this the legendary Kraken, or just your imagination? Today, we're diving deep into the mystery, the legend, and the possible reality of the Kraken. So, let's start with the basics. What is the Kraken? The Kraken is not your typical, "Oh, I saw something spooky in the water" story. No, the Kraken is the king of sea monsters. It comes from Scandinavian folklore, described as a creature so large it could take down entire ships, sometimes as big as an island. You've probably seen it in pop culture, whether it's Pirates of the Caribbean or Clash of the Titans. The thing is huge, literally a nightmare for anyone setting sail in ancient times. Imagine pulling up to your friend's boat party and this thing just casually shows up like, "Hey, mind if I crash?" "Yeah, no thanks." The earliest written mentions of the Kraken go back to a Norwegian text from the 13th century, Konungs Skuggja, or the King's Mirror, where it's described as an enormous sea creature that could pull entire ships under the water. It was the bane of sailors' existence. Okay, but let's be real here for a second. Was this thing actually real? Or were ancient sailors just super dramatic? Turns out, there's a twist to the story. While the Kraken may not exist in the exact form the legends claim, the stories might have been inspired by real-life creatures of the deep. Enter the giant squid. These creatures are massive, with some reaching up to 43 feet long. That's longer than a school bus. And let me tell you, if you're a sailor in the 1400s, seeing one of these bad boys pop out of the ocean is probably enough to make you rethink your career choices. Scientists now believe that many Kraken sightings were actually encounters with giant squids or other large marine creatures. Even today, giant squids remain one of the most elusive and mysterious creatures in the ocean, living deep in the darkness where humans rarely venture. The deep ocean is often compared to outer space. We've only explored about 20% of it. So who knows? Maybe there's something even larger down there that we just haven't discovered yet. Fast forward to today, and the Kraken is more popular than ever. Though now it's more likely to show up in video games and movies than in real life. You've probably battled the Kraken in games like Sea of Thieves or faced off against it in God of War. It's also been in Pirates of the Caribbean, dragging ships down to the bottom of the sea with its infamous tentacles. It's like the Kraken has become the celebrity sea monster. Forget sharks, forget piranhas. This guy's the one making waves, pun intended. But pop culture aside, the Kraken serves as a symbol for the unknown, the terror of the deep sea, where humans have always feared to go. Even today, the ocean holds so many mysteries. Every time we send a submersible to the ocean's depths, we find something new. Strange creatures, unexplained phenomena, and yes, maybe even the modern-day descendants of our mythical friend, the Kraken. Let's talk science for a second. The giant squid, which is often credited as the real-life inspiration for the Kraken, lives in the deep ocean, about 2,000 to 3,000 feet down. These creatures are so elusive that scientists didn't capture the first footage of a live one until 2012. And yet, even now, there's so much we don't know about them. Here's a cool fact. Giant squids have the largest eyes in the animal kingdom, up to 10 inches across. That's like dinner plate-sized eyeballs, designed to see in the pitch black of the deep ocean. They also have massive tentacles lined with suckers, some of which have sharp, jagged edges to help them catch prey. So yeah, if you're thinking about going swimming in the middle of the ocean, maybe just, stay in the shallow end, okay? Now let me take you back to one of the most chilling reports of a Kraken sighting in modern history, the 1878 French fishing ship incident. Off the coast of St. Paul's Island, In the Atlantic, a French crew claimed they encountered a monstrous sea creature unlike anything they had ever seen before. The captain, Pierre Denis de Montfort, documented that an enormous tentacled beast rose from the sea and attacked their vessel. They described it as a beast with tentacles large enough to wrap around the ship's mast. The crew frantically cut ropes and tried to fend it off. Some say this was an exaggerated account of a giant squid attack. Others suggest it was something else, something even more terrifying lurking in the deep. The encounter remains one of the most detailed Kraken sightings ever recorded. Could this be evidence of a real Kraken? Or was it simply a case of frightened sailors seeing a giant squid in a panic? What adds to the mystery is that there were no photos, no scientific evidence, just the crew's haunting words. Whatever attacked that ship left a permanent mark on the crew's psyche, and the story continues to send chills down the spine of maritime historians. The Kraken may have started as just a myth, but the fact that we keep finding real creatures that fit the description keeps the mystery alive. Giant squids are real, colossal squids are even bigger, and who knows what's lurking in the deepest parts of the ocean that we haven't even explored yet. We've mapped more of the surface of the moon than we have of our own ocean floors. Maybe, just maybe, there's something out there that inspired those ancient legends, something even scarier than a giant squid. Maybe the Kraken is out there, waiting to resurface when we least expect it. Or, maybe it's just chilling down there, avoiding humans like the rest of us on a Monday morning. All right, mystery lovers, that's it for today's dive into the Kraken. If you enjoyed this journey into the deep sea, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more mysterious content every week. Let me know in the comments. Do you think the Kraken could have been real? Or is it just another tall tale? Thanks for watching. And remember, stay curious.